Alright everyone, welcome back to another Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes video with Fat Phil, and we're going to be talking about modding, and in particular today with mods, I want to break down how you acquire mods. Not only just the, hey, this is the places to get them, like mod challenges, but how to use each of these different areas to your advantage. I think one of the hardest parts of this game is understanding, like, with mods, there's a lot of things that are difficult, and I think understanding the acquisition and the value that each of these areas provides is going to be important for you to build a better account and build your mod wealth. So like, subscribe, comment down below, let me know your thoughts. Let's give a huge shout out to our channel members, guys, for all of their continued support. Again, if you're ever interested, that link is always down below, along with the Discord server. The Discord's a great place, a lot of really good advice getting shared there, so thank you guys again. To my Wampa Jedi Master members, you guys are unbelievable, thank you. And of course, I'd be completely out of line if I didn't mention my On the Council members. You may not be a Jedi Master, but you still have a very special place right here in my heart, and you're very much a part of this Fat Phil family. Let's get in, let's talk about mods. So obviously the first place we can acquire mods is the mod challenges, right? So you've got all the different mod challenges for the different mod types. You've got health, defense, crit damage, critical chance, tenacity, offense, potency, and finally speed. Fun fact, back in the day, and there's a reason I had the resistance there is the squad. Back in the day, to unlock the speed mods, it's a 5-star or higher requirement. It actually took 5-star resistance team to do this event. For potency, it was Empire. For offense, it was First Order. Tenacity was Rebels. Crit chance was Scoundrels. Jawas was critical damage, and Jedi was defense, and then health mods you could use anybody. So you had to build specific factions to 5-star to be able to get to the mod challenges. It was a I'd actually say it was a very good part of the game, at least at that time. I don't know that it would do the same thing now because of how long it actually took, but like thinking that you had to build this resistance team to get to speed mods was a huge deal, and that was a big, that was a big thing for an account to do. So that's the best, that's like how you can acquire the most mods. Now with mod challenges, guys, this is best early in the game. It's quantity, not quality. You're going to get a lot of mods when you do the mod challenges. You will get more mods than you know what to do with, and you'll end up just selling a lot of them off. When you need a lot of mods, this is the place to go, because you're going to get a plethora of them. You'll probably get a couple that have speed secondaries, and you'll be fine, right? Like, it's a great way to earn a lot of different mods of all different shapes and sizes. You're also going to get some other additional rewards, which can be really, really beneficial to you in the long run. But, again, the one caveat here is that most of the mods you get, you're probably going to end up selling, especially as you continue to grow your account. So, you'll kind of transition from using mod challenges as your primary source of mods as you get more and more of them and start getting a little bit pickier, because after you get through that point where, okay, everybody's got speed, now they need more speed, or I want good secondary stats, we have to start getting a little bit pickier, and so relying on mod challenges isn't always the best. And I can tell you, like, for somebody like myself, I can't tell you the last time I did mod challenges, because, like, just for perspective here, I don't use Scavenger Ray at all, and I still have a 10-speed offense cross down here with, half-decent secondaries. Like, I just can't find a way, like, I couldn't find a better person to put this mod on. I've got a lot of mods that, like, they're half-decent, they're just not great, but, like, I'm at that point where for me to find a mod from mod challenges would be far too challenging, and I'd spend more resources doing that than I would going to somewhere else, like the mod store, which, of course, for the right price, you can go ahead and buy mods. So let's go check out the mod store. So, I've got 24 seconds left, so you're going to see a refresh. So I actually did buy this mod here. So I bought this mod. The big thing is the cost, right? And the nice thing is that, like, I could see all the stats here, right? I could see that it was, hey, these are all the stats on this mod, so it lets me know the potential for what it can roll. Mod store is a really great place to go shopping. We're going to let this refresh here. Hold on. There we go. So, the mod store is a really great place because it will show you, hey, look, like this gold mod, there's no speed. Okay, we're moving on. Down here, okay, not bad, not great. Okay, speed arrow, I don't really need that. So, now I look at the mod store and I'm like, okay, there's nothing in here that I really need I'm gonna skip. Like, if this one was showing maybe offense percent, I'd be more inclined, but it's not worth it. So you can see that it's almost 4 million credits to buy a mod, and then I need to take that mod up to, you know, level at least 12 to see where the stats roll, and arguably level 15. And if it doesn't roll what I want, I mean, I just blew over 4 million credits on a single mod. So the mod store, you know, for the right price, you can get mods, but it's a very high risk, high reward kind of situation. You know, you get to pick and choose a little bit more, but when you fail, you don't get a lot for it. And just to show you like how bad it is, so if we go in here, and I'm just gonna pick a random mod, let's go here. All right, let's say I wanted to sell this mod. So we're gonna go to manage mods, I'm gonna go select all, and I'm gonna sell. So this mod at level 15, I could sell it for 97,000 credits. If I bought it for 4 million, and then on top of that put another 200 some odd thousand into it, 97,000 credits. So it's a money pit, right? Or I should say it's a credit pit, right? You will never make up the credits you spend on mods, but as you progress, guys, you don't need to do as many characters. You know, the mod store becomes a really important part of your farming because you can find those specific mods that work really well for a particular character. And I was showing you guys that one earlier that I had purchased from the mod store, and I actually threw that on Stormtrooper here. Starting to plan ahead, so I ended up doing a bunch of slicing. It didn't roll that much speed, but it rolled a lot of defense and a lot of protection, so a very good mod for a tank. I'm actually very pleased with this. I'm going to slice that up at least one more time. Maybe do some calibrations. I really like that mod. But, again, for the right price, that was well worth it to me and what I need out of it. But think of, you know, for your situation, would you be pleased with an 8-speed defense mod? Probably not, but, you know, you've got to make those choices, and so that's why I kind of say for the right price. Next is the Separatist Assault Battle in particular. The Separatist Assault Battle where you're using your Jedi and battling Separatists, you will get a lot of these, whoops, I wanted to stay in here, I just wanted to go to the mod section. You'll get a lot of, like, blue health mods out of it. And I think they come, I don't know if you get every single shape or not, but you'll get a lot of, like, blue health mods from those events. And so you can kind of keep them in your inventory and use them as you need them. I've got mods kind of, like, all over the place. Like, some of these are just trash and I need to get rid of them. But early on in the game, as you're, like, first couple of times doing this, oh my gosh, this assault battle is one of the most important ways to obtain mods. Getting blue mods is a big deal. It's going to give you additional slices, going to show you some, you know, secondary stats there. It's a really good way because they're just handing them to you, right? Anytime Capital Games is giving you mods where there's other rewards you're trying to get at and the mods are just coming to you, like, for free, man, you got to love it, right? So that Separatist Assault Battle is really good. I'd say particularly in that, like, early stage of modding. As you get later down the line, you're like, I don't need 20 blue health mods. I'd love if you could give me, like, 5 offense mods or, you know, 2 offense mods. Like, so it is really good early in the game. And then as you progress, you just kind of take those and maybe you upgrade them. Maybe you just sell them right away. Because remember that even if you, like, you know, take those mods and you're like, hey, you know what? I'm going to upgrade them and I'm at least going to take them to level 15. Just think about the fact that you still need to spend slicing materials on some of these things to get anything decent out of it, right? That, like, if I want to go enhance this, I've got to spend slicing materials here, and then I've got to spend slicing materials on purple, and then I've got to finally spend slicing materials on a gold mod as well, right? So now I've got to go here and slice it up again. So it's a lot of work to go into modding. That as you get further, it's maybe not as worth it, you know, it's not worth it as much to you because you're just hoping for good rolls every single time, right? Now, marquee events. I'd say this is even better than the Separatist Assault Battle because the marquee events do hand out speed mods. Like, I don't know if you remember with the garbage that is the STAP, but there were speed mods that were given out. And on my, like, free-to-play account, I actually got, like, 2 speed arrows. I got a health one and a speed set one. And then I got another mod with, like, 11 speed secondary on it. Like, I got some pretty decent mods out of it. Like, that's a huge return, especially when they're like the speed sets that they hand out during that. Really important to earn mods through that way. This, to me, because even if you're a newer player, like my mini accounts, my alt account still has this, you know, the snap unlocked on it. Marquee events are fantastic early in the game, and they will serve you for a very long time, because speed mods are something that I feel a lot of players are always struggling to find. So anytime you can get those, events are so much more worth it, and really can kind of take you into that next level of kind of obtaining some of them and then slicing up the ones that you really need. So marquee events are, I'd say, like, the assault battle is one where, like, in the first couple times you do it, it's great, and then it loses its luster. But the marquee events for a very long time will be good. Galactic challenges are next. I don't know if players always understand just how lucrative it is, but in the Galactic challenges that we get, if you get, now I'm in the max reward here, but you get 3 mods every single Galactic challenge, and you get 2 of these a week. So if you do that math, that's 6 mods every single week. If you get the, I think it's crate 4, which my mini account has gotten crate 3. So you think a little bit above me, probably level 65 or something, I'll be able to hit crate 4. Like, not going to take me much longer to be hitting crate 4. But what I'm saying is that you can get 6 mods a week. There's 52 weeks in a year. You're looking at 312 mods that are 1 blue, 1 purple, and 1 like gold 5-dot mod. So you think you're going to get 100 of these over the course of a year. Like, that's solid, guys. That's really good. That translates into some really good mods over the course of a year. You think, even if only 10% of those are winners, that's still 30 really good mods. Like, that's 5 characters worth of modding that they're handing out via Galactic challenges. So, very lucrative event, in my opinion. I think that is one that for, especially like for my alt account, I cannot earn 5-dot mods yet. I can't really buy that many of them. So, like, the Marquee and the Galactic challenges, giving out 5-dot mods is huge. But especially because they're giving out that purple and those gold mods in those challenges, you can really get things going there and get a lot of really fast mods. So I really think that these 2 events in particular are some of the best for free-to-play. And that making sure you're taking full advantage of the mods they're giving you out of them is unbelievably amazing. And then finally, the one that everybody knows, the Smuggler's Run, both 1 and 2. Now, my biggest gripe here is that it's only health mods that they give you. Like, nothing infuriates me more at this point than, like, these events just giving me health mods. Like, even just give me some defense. Give me anything. Like, I'll even take some crit chance. I'll take any kind of mod. Like, it doesn't need to be speed and offense. Just give me something other than health once in a while. Like, it's my one point here where it's like, I did all this work for Jabba and I'm getting health mods. I mean, there's a lot of other stuff you get out of there, don't get me wrong, but like, it is a nice way, especially with how many characters do need health mods now in the game. Like, yeah, I've gotten some pretty decent ones, and it really does help with certain factions like your Night Sisters, where I'm just gonna load up everybody here with health and I don't care. Like, that is, I will say that is one thing that is really nice. Think about, you know, some of these characters who really just want a lot of health mods on them. That event can really help you obtain some of those mods without having to go farm those challenges. So, if you're still watching, you get that little bit of extra advice that always comes at the end of the Fat Phil videos. It's like a post-credit scene in a Marvel movie, except that the Marvel franchise has fallen off so hard. My advice would be never to actually actively farm health mods. You're going to get so many of them naturally through the game, it just doesn't make sense to farm health mods. I would say you want to focus on farming all the rest of these sets. And I do think all of these sets have value, with the 2 most important of the remaining sets being offense and speed. Because again, remember, I always say the 3 best mod stats: health, offense, speed. Characters either want to be fast, want to hit hard, or they want to have survivability. There's no, like, you could say, oh, well, what if they want potency? Well, Mara Jade wants potency, but she still wants to be stupid fast. So that's always my argument there, is that, like, if you stick with those kind of 3 stats, you're going to be really safe. For those 3 mod sets, you're going to be really safe. Recognizing that all the rest of these are very important to the game, and there are some characters that absolutely rely on tenacity and potency, critical chance, critical damage, defense. There are plenty of characters who rely on those things, But as a whole, if you're trying to be safe, speed, health, and offense are the 3 sets that you can spend the most time farming, and you will have a lot of success with your mods. That's the end of the video. Like, subscribe, comment. I love all you. May the force be with you, and I'll see you in the next one, guys. Cheers.